I mean, I feel like, quiet and dignified also sort of sum up the presence that Michael K. Williams has in this movie, and which I know was one of his last performances. I mean, a lot of his role is just talking on the phone to you, John. I mean, what was that relationship like for you?
Oh, it's brilliant because obviously I've been a big fan of Michael since I first started the Wire, then started watching him on Boardwalk Empire. So when Abby had initial fresh talks about who could potentially come in and play our guy, she had mentioned Michael, and I was like, "What's the point of mentioning any name after that?
Yes.
Like, just try, if he will pull up, and then I'm in my trailer, I come to set, I'm in my trailer, and someone just opens my door and walks into, as if it's theirs. I'm like, who the hell? See the darkest silhouette, and people they're like, oh hey, I'm like, hey. He goes, oh, I thought this was my trailer. I'm like, no, but I'm like, good to meet you, and that's how we first met, and we were just chopping it up about knowing each other's work, and obviously me, I'm a baby in this game, so for anybody to even mention me in the slightest that they've watched the past projects I've done or anything, I'm like, and then talk less of somebody who played such an iconic role in my artistic inspiration as well as many others. So it was great to connect. But what was great is that Abby, we did theatre, but Michael would still come in. Olivia came in on her day off, and we would do the same for each other, just to read those offlines to build that chemistry. So these phone calls weren't too hollow. And I think, we have solid actors, actresses in this, man. We have, actresses that, would turn out 5 different versions of the same scene. Like, I know that Abby had, a variety and a buffet of choices, just based on, sometimes as an actor, you're like, okay, let's try it in several different ways. Let's be softer, let's be more engaged, let's be more stern. That's the kind of art of what we do. And so we were able to just play with those different things and come to a clean conclusion on that.